Tom, yesterday, out of nowhere, I just felt a void in my heart, a hole in my soul. And I didn't know why. And then I learned John Elway's role with the Denver Broncos as a consultant now officially done. John Elway officially no longer affiliated, working with the Denver Broncos. And it was a gut punch. But as a majority owner of the Packers, I see his future is very bright.
Baby, we here.
Steer
you in the right direction, like the retirement home for John Elway. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. And this is G-A-P-S. And this is really, John Elway, yeah, sure, that's sad. But this is the real story.
I did not. Look.
As we established with definitive proof that because Brandon Perna did not stream with me on Saturday, like he tweeted it out to the masses. And I even retweeted it before we were even going to. And then he just pulled the rug. He pulled it. He did a crypto scam. It was a scheme. And then I put all my money in Pernacoin, and then he pulled the rug out. And then what happened? Kurt Benkert doesn't fracture just one rib. Not just 2 ribs, but 3 ribs he fractures. And now he's out for the season. The season, Brandon Perna.
First of all, the greatest scam I've ever pulled is tricking you into doing this show. Second, wouldn't me not watching the game be the not curse? If everybody's like, oh, whatever you put your attention on, Perna, it gets cursed. Me detaching from the situation seems like the curse sitting right here. Maybe God didn't like the fact that you were rooting for another yellow team. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe the Brahmas should invest in an offensive line.
You know what? That's a really good point. So only when you get involved would you say that things happen. Oh, you mean like you tweeting this out about Kurt Benkert's first touchdown? That doesn't look very detached. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, we're retweeting you're supporting me? Don't pretend. And now, look at this. Oh, first TD. Oh, what's this? We're retweeting XFL highlights? Oh, and then there's a great shirt, and there's Jess. Hi, Jess. But anyway, this doesn't look very detached, Brandon Perna.
There's a couple tweets.
Oh,
That's
just a couple tweets?
Just
a couple of tweets? Tell it to the jury, you sick son of a
jury?
Gun. You're on trial now. You are on...
Did I get indicted?
You just got indicted. Yup.
You're not going to get me, Tom. I've got the best lawyers you've ever seen. These lawyers got girth in all the right legal places.
Listen, besides you having bigger hands, Jess said, and how clever was that? She said she's ready to host the show, and then she came up with GP Jess?
Yeah. First of all...
that's phenomenal. Okay.
I don't think she could manage your emotions the way I do. Okay?
Did you just call me emotional? Did you?
People don't know what goes on behind the scenes.
Look into the caverns. Did you just call me emotional, Brandon? Emotional? I have had to sit through your power rankings week in, week out for years. 12 teams, 14 teams, 16 teams. But, I'm the emotional one. Okay, got it.
Every day before this show, my first 45 minutes are calming Tom down. I mean, look, he presents himself as put together, logical, fair, lover of all people, but whew, the things he says before this show starts. Basically, we do a full hour pre-show so Tom can get out all the things he shouldn't say, and then we do a real show. I have to tire him out. I have to walk him like a dog.
Oh, puppy, I have too much energy. You gotta run me around so I go to sleep.
That's just how we get Carmi ready for bed. We run her around the house, like literally.
Why don't you just have like a lead outside?
A what?
A lead outside. You have like the thing that just like, attached to like their back, and she could just run back and forth. That's what they have for dogs.
Once the weather gets warm, we'll leash her.
Hi, deodorant eaters, Mom.
It's
true.
I once had to miss football practice because I got deodorant in my eye. No, that's not what happened. So we're in the locker room. You know the old gel deodorants you clicked and they'd bring up like little waves of gel. So it's like liquidy. One of the dudes next to me had that. And somebody said something and like I turned to answer and his deodorant literally like that gel just went right into my eye.
So you turned into his armpit?
No, he was like holding it and somebody else like said something and I turned and it just went in my eye. And it burned. I had to leave school, go to the eye doctor to get it checked. And the coach was like, "Why did you miss practice yesterday?" I was like, "The gel deodorant went into my eye." He's like, "Were you guys fucking around in the locker room?" I was like, "No, I just turned my head." He's like, "Whatever, Perna." I was like, "Why am I getting in, like what I learned from the eye doctor was the eye is one of the quickest healing organs or whatever you want to call it in the body. So no harm, no foul, and I didn't have to practice football that day.
I don't know. It sounded like you were really emotional there.
I am the least emotional person in this show.
Well, how did you fix your eye? Did you cry it out?
No crying.
No,
just
you didn't cry.
Natural tears were produced by one eye.
When's the last time that you cried?
Ooh. I don't know. I'm sure I cry like once a year. I'm a good once a year crier, maybe.
You're just like, up. April 13th. Hold on one sec. Daddy needs an hour.
Probably at that Broncos Colts game. I darted to the bathroom, kicked open a stall. It was disgusting and just cried in there for the third quarter.
Honestly, that's fair. That's valid. That's fair. But yeah, so John Elway actually is now no longer associated with the Denver Broncos. Are you feeling a little bit sad about that? A little bit of an end of an era?
Like there's like this layer of I don't know, for me, comfort knowing he's part of the team still. And I know like he was just a consultant last year. The year before he was like president of football operations. The year before he was GM, and that went back to 2011. You want to know how I actually learned that Elway was out? Because I kind of I worked on this Mac Jones video yesterday, and then I just detached from Twitter and the news. I saw it on the local news sports.
Wow.
It was like John Elway out. I was like, oh, how'd I miss that today? But they pitched it as Elway decided he doesn't want any more time commitments to the team. And he wants just his schedule to be free. If they need him, he's there, But
wait a minute. So John Elway just got a lot more free time?
Mm-hmm.
Brandon.
Fridays with Elway?
Brandon, we need to get him on. We need to get John Elway on.
You would have to carry that interview.
I will happily carry that interview.
Be like,
yeah, I know, and I'm not gonna I'm gonna be really, really nice, and then at the end, just call him a son of a bitch because of the helicopter in Super Bowl 32. Like, I'm gonna gain his trust throughout the interview. He's like, you know what, Tom, we'll talk after the show. And I'll be like, yeah, I'll talk to you in hell.
Fair enough.
We need it, Brandon. Brandon, what? Because Elway lives obviously in Colorado, yeah? Does he live
I think he's my neighbor, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. Does he live in Denver?
Oh yeah. He spends a lot of time in Denver. Him and his son go to Tahoe a lot. They've got a nice boat they drive around in.
So you can
One year
find him.
his son was posting Instagram photos of them in the boat, and then it showed like this giant folder about like scouting report or some shit. It's like doing work even though we're on the lake.
So about when does he usually go?
I don't know. Whatever's nice at Tahoe,
All right, so here's what we need to do. You and I need to also get a boat and go in Tahoe, right?
Yeah.
And then here we go. Can you swim well?
I can swim.
Can you swim
I don't know about well.
Okay, good. So you're gonna be the one who's gonna pretend to drown, right?
Okay.
I'll dunk you a few times. Drown. I'll be like, oh my goodness, help me, help me. John Elway, he's not gonna dive in there, but his son might, right? And
Elway saves me. John Elway saves local Broncos blogger.
Okay. So John Elway dives in, right? Because he has an underwater scooter. And it's like
he can breathe underwater too.
Right? And he saves you and he brings you, and you're just like, thank you, Mr. Elway. And you'll be like, no need, kid. Thank you for being you. And he's like, the ding. And then you're just like, can you come on GPS?
John Elway's my superhero. That's how we get him on the show. He saves my life.
Done.
Gonna be weird when I just drowned, but
it's a sacrifice.
Worth a shot. I'll do anything to get more views.
Yeah. You're gonna have to cry though.
Oh.
And so then I could go, you're the emotional one, and we actually scare John Elway away because if
I can't get real tears, I will bring some deodorant. So
honestly, like straight talk though, like the gel deodorant is awful. It is awful. It doesn't feel, it's like cold under your armpit and
don't work.
It's terrible. It doesn't feel good.
Mm-mm.
It's not good. It's not good. Anyway,
it's the end of an era here in Denver. We are full blown Walmart now.
You are all Walmart all the time.
You know what's Elway's this weird figure too, where obviously the career unanimous love from Broncos fans. He comes in as GM, gets the team to the Super Bowl twice, wins the Super Bowl as GM. Mm-hmm. But all people want to do is like shit on what happened after they won the Super Bowl. It's like, oh yeah, but he sucked at evaluating QBs. Okay, yeah. Things weren't great after they won the Super Bowl, but he got him a Super Bowl win. Got him there twice. Signed Peyton Manning. Built that defense, bringing in DeMarcus Ware, Aqib Talib, TJ Ward, Emmanuel Sanders. Get Darian Stewart the next year, and they win. Hires Gary Kubiak. Did a lot of good as GM. So suck it, haters. Elway's a freaking king. You challenge me on Elway, I'm going to get upset. I'm going to get as emotional as Tom.
First of all, no. Second of all, are you watching the NFL Network? I'm watching it out of your football case. Are you watching another show while you're doing this show?
It's actually
a mattress. I'm sorry. Can we not keep your attention, Brandon?
It's a mattress commercial.
But is it the NFL Network? It is the NFL Network, isn't it?
Where else would I be at?
We're gonna get copyrighted. One. It's look at it. Look at it. It's you know what? Let's no. Ew. No one wants that. No. It's
and it's in the John Elway signed football reflection.
Yeah, that's where it is. I'm watching it through that. Because I was watching you, and then I saw movement, and I was like, squirrel. And now you're watching the NFL Network while you're doing a show. You're watching it right now. Brandon, come on now.
What? Sorry, Anthony Richardson highlights, and they are hot. They are hot, Tom. Before we get into ranking all these unis, whoa, hey,
look at
kids.
it. Look at it. You can see it. Look, it's like 12 or 21 who was on there. I see it now. I'm literally watching TV.
Good morning football. Ain't what it used to be, but I
recognize
still
the color
watch it.
scheme.
I still watch it. I watch TV. Have you watched Shrinking, Tom?
I will punch you in the head. And I mean that with all the love in my heart. I have recommended that show to you like 18 times.
No, you have not recommended Shrinking.
Chat.
Find it.
Chat.
Find it.
Chat. I have tweeted about it no less than 3 times. I have talked about it on this show on Friday Night Q&A. But you see the Kurt Benkert one. Oh, you see the one about the XFL. I have said it is so good. It is so good.
Yeah, it's probably the best dramedy on TV.
Yes. Did you finish the first season?
Yeah.
It's amazing. They're doing
really
a season 2.
Huh?
They're doing a season 2.
I know.
I'm so
good. It's very well written. Every character's funny. Every character's uniquely funny. It's just good. Anyway.
I have been preaching the Shrinking.
I don't remember hearing it. So until I see proof that you recommended it to my face, denied.
No, I couldn't do it to your face. You know why? You know why I couldn't do it to your face? Because our last trip got canceled. So I haven't been able to see your face. Maybe that's why I'm so emotional, Brandon.
Oh.
I swear to God, I'm gonna bring so many gel deodorants when I go to Colorado. It's gonna honestly, TSA is gonna stop me, and I have TSA pre-check, and they're gonna stop me and be like, "Sir, why is your bag filled with no clothes? It's just gel deodorants. Like it's not illegal, but it feels like it should be." And I'll be like, "Don't worry."
What's the worst thing you guys have had in your eye? Let us know in the comments below.
That could go poorly.
Anyway, I want to know.
So we woke up today. And I was like, hey, there's nothing to talk about because even though it is early April and all the things should be about the draft, I put out a draft video yesterday and that thing tanked. It went to the bottom of the trench. That was something.
Yeah. Vids have been rough. He might be taller than a foot. He might be more than a foot taller. How tall is Siegel? He's like 6'8". He's a giant.
He's a huge dude. He is enormous. He's fantastic. Oh my God, it's so good. But really... the ensemble is just like every side character is amazing.
Yeah, that's what I just said a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. I've been saying that for weeks. Because I've watched it.
So have I.
Okay. Did you watch the latest episode of Succession from Sunday?
Hell yeah, I did.
Oh my God, that one monologue that Connor did about not needing love. Oh, so good. It was so good. It was so sad. It was so good. It was so good.
I don't need any of you because I don't need love. 6'4". Okay, he not a foot taller than me. He not a foot taller.
I'm actually taller than him.
You're not 6'5".
I'm not. It's a lie. Because I'm 6'8". I wanted to be 6'9", but
I worked with a dude who was 6'11".
Did you?
Shout out Luke Bartell. 6'11". That's the tallest man I've ever been around in real life. It's so insanely tall.
Do you think he hit his head a lot?
Oh man. I would imagine.
Were you worried about him stepping on you when you worked together?
Yeah.
I think that's a legit. At some point,
step on me, Luke. Luke, I'm down here.
Yeah, YouTubers in solidarity. Yeah, mine was a 10 out of 10 yesterday, and it wasn't even close.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. Look at that. 2 screenshots talking about shrinking.
Let me see. A screenshot. I could screenshot anything and say Tom was talking about anything. I need video clips.
Anyway, let's rank some jerseys. So here's the thing. So there's no news. Austin Eckler might have to stay with the Chargers, and that makes Brandon unhappy.
And the
By
Patriots
the way,
might trade Mac Jones, but
yeah, that was a rumor too, which would be funny. Because the thing, what I love is you and I are such on the same page. That was not grammar, but we are so on the same page about Mac Jones that we don't dislike him. We don't think, oh man, like you're gonna be. It's just he's boring. He's just boring to watch. Why? Brandon, I made it so easy for you. I made it so easy for you. What the hell is this, Brandon? Brandon, what is that? What in God's...
we can delete them. I had this before you put in the 3-tier system.
Brandon, just go on Tier Maker and just get the regular teams. Just get the regular teams, like just the logos. Just the logos, like just the logos. That's it. And then we go from that one website that shows it nice and clear and concise and not just each individual jersey together, which is going to take 7 hours to go through. And we rank them that way. That's it. And I said 4 categories. I wrote out this whole thing.
You said 3.
Brandon.
Home, away, amazing, good, bad. Oh, you added worst.
No, I didn't, because it's a 0. Here's what I put a whole paragraph, folks. I said, here's what we're going to do. I said, we're going to do a point system in which it's going to be 0 out of, so we're going to do the home, away, and alternate jerseys. And if they're good, they get a point. So if it's a 0 out of 3, none of the jerseys are good, that's in worst. If 1 out of the 3, then that's bad. Then if it's 2 out of 3, then that's good. And if it's a 3 out of 3, all 3 are great, then it's amazing. And now we have 18,000 jerseys on here.
It's just 3 jerseys for every team. So it's your home and your away and your alt.
Are they all together, Brandon?
We can do it through the other one, though. It's just not easy to go between the two.
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, this is how easy it is. that much time.
Look at that. Easy. It's a great site. It's just there. I'm not being emotional. What are you looking at? What are you looking at, you pervert?
I just wanted to go back to the main one. Here we go.
Johnny Rockford gave me this website because this is the site that I use every single game day to see like what colors they're going to be, so I can adjust my scoreboard, because that's how much detail I do.
Oh yeah, look at all these unis.
Yeah, so you just click on each team, like the Arizona Cardinals. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. These are 2022. These are the most updated ones, the most recent ones. Look at that.
I like they're all black uniforms. Those are hot.
Okay, so definitely 1 point. All right, so let's go through. So let's look at their home uniform, right? So let's stay with the point system, Brandon. Stay with the points. How do you feel about the red one? So just the regular home ones.
The red on white?
Yep.
Lame as fuck. Fucking hate it.
I did not think you would have that strong feelings about the Arizona Cardinals.
You know what I don't like about the Cardinals uniforms are the stupid bird on their helmet. You share the same bird basically with a baseball team. It's disgusting.
It's not basically. They are both Cardinals.
Like, get a new freaking bird. Make that bird. I want to see a full-bodied bird with muscles like he's been taking steroids. Like Mark McGuire and Barry Bonds in one, but as a bird. Actually, I want the Arizona Cardinals to get real Cardinals, a whole cage of Cardinals, birds, actual birds, and then inject those birds with steroids every day for a year. And then whatever abomination, whatever bastardization to God's creation that creates, that's their new logo. All black unis, hot. Just need a new logo on it. What do you think, Tom?
I think it ranks a 1 out of 3 because I agree. I like the alternates a lot. I
Yeah.
really like the black alternates. Those are really, really nice. The white ones or whatever. And then the red, they're like okay. So like I'd give it like a 1 out of 3. So I'd put it in like bad.
Yeah. In the Cardinals, it's just not like a nice representation of Arizona. They should be like the Coyotes, like their
Rattlesnakes,
hockey team, snakes,
the hiking,
droughts, the Arizona droughts.
the Arizona drive.
And
really
when the
long distances.
this is their home field advantage. Opposing team doesn't get water on the sideline. Boom. God, they need me. The NFL needs me so bad. The rocks, the dry dirt,
that maybe there are times where I'm a little emotional.
the cacti.
But I'm not that. Okay.
What?
Right.
How dare you?
Not that.
So we're giving them a 1 out of 3. What does that grade them as?
That's a bad because we're doing worst, bad, good, amazing.
Cardinals get bad.
Okay. So did you make the tier? The tier maker? So it's like it's worst, bad, good, amazing. And then we put the Cardinals in the bad part.
Okay, so they are actually a Hurts eye. Hurts eye on my tier. We will reveal the tier at the end because switching back and forth is going to be a pain in the butt.
Okay.
Falcons, you're up. Oh, Atlanta.
Just a heads up, Brandon. You see the top link at the top? You can just click that. You don't have to click out. You can just click Baltimore Ravens next. Like you see, nope, down.
Oh, how cute.
No. Brandon, what? No. click the what?
Look at these unis.
I can't.
Bring these back.
I can't.
Bring these back.
I can't. This is why I don't.
Oh, I see right here.
Yep. But yep, there it is. Now just click 2020. There it is. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I actually like the Falcons throwback ones.
Oh,
like
the throwbacks are top 3.
They're one of the best in the league ever.
The
like,
red
they're
helmet,
really, really good.
Black jersey throwbacks. Only time Deion Sanders looked good, in my opinion. In those
like
units.
the old school logo too of like the Falcon, like that's like a childhood like core memory. So I love their throwbacks. They are truly awesome. I don't mind their other jerseys. I think they look cool.
Gradients are so early 2000s, kids.
You're talking about bottom right now?
Yeah.
No, I don't like
disgusting ass gradient out of here.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. But like, okay, so do we give them a 1 for their throwbacks?
The throwbacks are a 3. Everything else, in my opinion, is a 0. So
okay, so they would go with eyesore then in yours because it'd just be a 1 out of 3 that they would
hurt eyes for sure.
Okay.
Where are you, Atlanta? Hot Atlanta. Trump Santa. All right. Okay, let's try this again. The 1950s, you say?
Nope, just hit.
Wow, football used to be. Look at that guy just taking a knee. He's like, this play's over.
He's like, I'm done. He's like, I need to take a breather. I'm going to smoke a cigarette on the field because that's what we could do.
He's like, I got to go work an 8-hour shift on the construction site after this. All right.
You're not wrong. Ooh. All right.
I'm not fighting a cold, Tom. I'm okay. Let's do it. Ravens. These uniforms suck. I fucking hate them. I'm so over birds. There's too many birds.
You just hate birds. I just think you don't like birds.
You know what? I hate the sound of birds in the spring. Oh. It's like, shut up, bird. Just make your stupid nest. Have your eggs and shut up. Need you bragging about the fact that you can fly and I can't. Braggadocious little shit. Who hates birds? What have they given us besides swine flu? I like chickens. Chickens are all right.
But they can't fly.
That's damn right they can't.
That's why you like them. I think are you envious of planes or is it just birds?
Nah, planes are all right because they're man-made.
But birds, those are made by God, and I just don't. I
like
can't.
owls. Owls are better than eagles. Nobody wants to talk about that.
Nobody wants to talk.
First of all, owl would mess up an eagle in a straight up fight.
Yeah, did you just say swine flu like a pig and this bird flu?
These birds are swine in my eyes. Birds are swine in my eyes.
I just want it to be known right now that Brandon just went on a rant about how much he hates birds because they can fly and he can't. This is the show. And folks, it's draft season. It's early April. This isn't June. This isn't July. This is early. Okay. All right. Well,
how am I turning into Scooter? Scooter would not have these definitive opinions on uniforms. He would have an opinion about Cowboys uniforms and then say all other uniforms are mid. Come on, guys.
I like the all black one. They're okay.
I like their purple pant and black tops. I call them tops. I love these black Raven tops. To me, the problem with the Ravens, like the Cardinals, is their logo is garbage.
Okay, first of all, owls are amazing. First of all, have fun clipping this show, Johnny. First of all, owls are amazing. They don't make a sound when they fly. They're silent. And Sinclair has an ongoing feud that has lasted about 8 years with an owl in my backyard. So,
who actually likes the Ravens logo? Does anybody like that logo?
Maybe Ravens fans.
I don't think they do.
I think this is what we should talk about. What birds did you hear last night? That should be the show, just to make Brandon upset.
All right.
Are we giving these a 1 out of 3 also?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I would give an abomination, but...
Oh, well, you just said you like the black tops.
Yeah, I like one thing. Their color, really the black and purple's fine, but the gold feels a little weird on those all purple uniforms. That feels off to me. I feel like
I'm so happy with what we've started. We're starting a debate about owls.
Owls better than eagles.
All right, here you go. What are you gonna say about
how many eagles live in your barn? 0.
Do you even have? You don't have a barn, Brandon.
I'm gonna.
When?
When I'm rich.
Oh. Okay.
Buffalo Bills.
I love their red throwbacks.
Oh, I don't even think the red ones are probably my least favorite, but
okay, screw me then.
Bill's
not a bird.
I don't find any problem with the Bills uniform.
That's why you like the Bills.
They're visually pleasing.
You like the Bills because they're grounded animals and they can't fly. You like Broncos, grounded animals can't fly. But you So you're putting this as 3 out of 3?
I don't remember this name. Who is this guy? I thought that was Beasley, not name. I'm going to make you work for today's ending, Tom.
We're going to get through like 5 teams.
I think Bills are good.
I say, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 is solid.
So in my ranking, that is mid. All right.
So it's the second highest one. Yeah. There's 4 categories. So 0, 1, 2, and 3 out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
So
mid is your second best.
Okay. That's true. That you hate the Seahawks. It's not a conspiracy. I think that you just don't like birds.
Carolina.
I love the Black Panthers uniform. I freaking love it. Like they look really, really cool.
Yeah, the black helmets, those are awesome.
I'd give them a solid 2 out of 3 also, to be honest.
I might put the Panthers at 3 out of 3.
Ooh. So you like their away too?
Yeah, I like all of their. I just think like the blue and silver and black is a nice color scheme. Their logo has stood the test of time. Developed in that late 90 era, early 2000 era of design. It's like the Ravens logo, but they got it right in terms of, what was, I don't know, visually pleasing then.
Whole owl debate.
Yeah. Owls are badass.
Owls are awesome.
It's the only bird we'll put them at mid. They're not perfect. You're right.
But do you see why mid? I feel like that's not.
We'll change it when we get there.
Okay.
Suck.
There's nothing redeeming. There is nothing redeeming about. They are
0. If a letter is your logo, get a life, man.
All right, this is gonna be a problem later down the line, but right now I'm not thinking about future Tom. This is
why
garbage.
do their socks blink? If their socks blinked in real life, might be on board.
Yeah, well, maybe it's because Justin Fields runs so fast he needs a blinker. But that was a compliment, Bears. But yeah, no, garbage. 0 out of 3. The orange one are even stupider. They're like, oh, look how cool they are. They aren't.
Yeah. You know what's really a knock for the Bears?
They suck.
Not that. Like, I don't have anything against the Bears. I actually like the Bears. And they have one of the most
Go Chiefs
dominant animals as their mascot.
Oh God, this is why
they have a bear, and they're like, I don't think I can do anything with a bear. How about a C? How about a letter C? They need a rebrand, and it needs to be a fucking bear, and it needs to be vicious, and it needs to be intimidating.
Not yet.
Sure, the Chicago Bears have not been any of those things as a team per se. But a C?
Accurate.
Owl in a straight up fight, an owl might beat a bear.
It's silent and it goes for the eyes.
Yeah. Also, the C is a ripoff of other C teams.
Oh, it is Cocaine Bear. Yeah, it's a good call. Oh yeah, 0 out of 3.
The Chicago Cocaine Bears.
0.
If every NFL team were a movie title. Woo.
Cocaine Packers.
We're giving them Abomination.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you at, Chicago?
It's true. It's bad.
It's it's classic. Wrong.
Ooh. I love the white helmets so effing much, and I will die on that hill. I love the whiteout uniforms so effing. I don't know if I go a full 3 out of 3, but it's close. Like, I really, really like the Bengals uniforms. They're one of my favorite in the NFL. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a really hard thing to make orange cool, and the Bengals have done it by getting rid of as much orange as possible and going all white.
Yep.
But yeah, they're all white. I'm not sure there's a better uniform than the Bengals all white unis.
They're great.
Their day-to-day ones are
they're better after the redesign. But they're much better after the redesign.
I'll put them in the perfect category just based on those. You know what animal's elite? The snow owl. Just like these all white unis.
I thought you were gonna say the Bengal because
no, it's a tiger. It's a good animal.
Thank you. I didn't know it was a tiger.
And they represent it well with the stripes on the helmet, Tom. That's like tiger skin. Bengal tiger skin.
Thank you.
Oh my God. If there's one team that's worse than the Bears, it's
burn in hell. I want to like the top left, but I can't. Like, it's just, that's the one that's passable for me. But yeah, no, they're bad. They're really, really bad.
Yeah. What's our logo? It's just a color.
Oh, sorry, Stern. Sorry, it's not good. They're not. You have a nightmare fuel elf in the middle of the field, and it's just if that was your logo, if that was on the helmet, Brandon would all be a bad boy. I know.
Hey, look at that little scary eagle elf.
Yep,
evil elf.
You said Eagle. No, because you hate the Eagles too, so it's fine.
Evil elf.
Okay.
Yeah,
Browns.
so they are abomination. Dallas Cowboys. Ooh.
All right.
This isn't me not being biased.
I
I've just
love those
never liked the
throwback.
Cowboys uniforms.
You like it? You said?
No, I've never liked it.
Oh, I actually really like their throwback, like the one on the top right. Like I actually really like that.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a bad design, but like there are people who just love the star.
It's very classic. It's
Yeah,
as
to
Jim
me,
would
it's
say, classy. It's classy.
boring. It's not bad, but it's not good to me.
Yeah, I think they're like, so what is it, 1 out of 3? So like they're not abomination.
Yeah, they hurts eye.
Okay.
Where are you at, Dallas?
Forms aren't bad. Yeah, like see the 2 out of 3, I don't disagree with either. I think it's just their stuff, like the all white uniforms. I actually don't mind, and I like the throwbacks. I would go as high as a 2 out of 3.
You can put him there. That's fine.
Well, I don't have control over anything right now, so
I put it at 2 for you.
thank you, buddy. Okay,
Woo!
Denver's throwback, which by the way is just the letter D. You said you hated letters.
It's
Denver's
a D with
throwback.
A horse in it. It's got a horse in it.
It's Thunder, you sick son of a bitch. You put some respect on his
It's
name.
a Bronco.
Anyway, their throwbacks are top 5. Like
Oh, yeah.
they're old school, like orange creme ones.
Yeah.
Top 5. The rest of it.
Never liked them going to the navy blue, the dark navy blue.
No.
Boo. Their logo's like fine, but
It's all right.
it's not that. I don't love it.
So you want to do 1?
Yeah, they're probably gonna rebrand. They teased possibly like whiteout uniforms on Twitter. We'll see. But they got to go to that other blue. Hurts eye.
All right, so 1 out of 3. Okay.
Yeah, 1 out of 3.
Okay.
Ooh,
The Detroit
elite.
Lions.
Elite. Oh,
I don't like their away, but I like their home, and I like the silver alternate. I would give him a solid 2 out of 3. I'm not a huge. It might just be because I don't know. I just feel like their away ones are boring, but I do like the other 2.
Okay, I'll agree. The all gray is weird. Not a fan of the all gray.
Actually, that's what I like.
You like the all gray?
I do actually. Yeah.
Ooh.
But it's okay because we're saying the same score. We're just disagreeing on where it is. So it's still 2 out of 3.
The Lions have a classic logo, but it works.
Yes.
It works in all the right ways. Why? It's also a lion. You know what it is. You got the mane.
No, I like the all white. I'm talking about like the white blue mixture on the bottom left, or like the
blue
white
pants,
white gray. Meh, it doesn't do it for me. But
they're pretty good.
I say 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
Oh, here we go. Shit's about to get real, kids.
Did you say shit's about to get real, kids?
Yep.
Why, Brandon? I swear to God, you give him a 0 out of 3. I will get on a plane right now.
They're worse than the Broncos uniforms. Both on color scheme, originality, and just ugh. Oh,
you're giving him a 0?
If I could, I would. It's a G. You and Georgia should have to come up with real logos.
Okay. I will settle for and I'm not happy. I'll settle for a 1. Their throwbacks, it depends on the throwbacks that we're talking about. There's some that so if you actually click, scroll up a tiny bit. Like if you could go to the dates, like the different years. No, not that. I don't want to see our record ever again. All right, so go like 2021. So right there, you see next to the 2022 Packers to the left. They show the other. Keep going. Because there's. Oh, where the hell? Keep going. Those, I love those throwbacks. I know people hate that. I love them so much. I love them so much. I really do.
They're better because it's blue instead of that green, but
I will take a 1 out of 3. Okay, I don't agree with it, but I know you're not gonna like it. I understand that someone who doesn't care about the Packers will go 1. Just go 1.
I have no attachment to them, so I can be very honest. Not good.
No, he doesn't. He probably thinks Georgia North. Okay, sorry that I made you go all the way back.
Year by year.
2022. Okay. Here's a hot take.
Their logo, one of the worst in football.
Their logo is horrific. And
Get rid
honestly,
of cool logo, their unis could work.
I actually like the top right. I like that a lot, like the blue with the red. And I like the red ones aren't too, the red ones I think can be better. Yeah, I put like a 1. I give them a 1.
Yeah, they're like too safe. It's like we don't want to take any chances. That's what I think.
It's not a good logo. And honestly though, this is such a YouTube thing. Their logo's a pain in the ass to work with. Like the dimensions and trying to make it match up with another team's logo when I'm making thumbnails of like the play-by-play, it's a pain in the ass. So deduct points from that. There's another logo that I absolutely despise and people are not gonna be happy about it.
Is it this one?
No. In terms of work, there's a pain in the ass. Colts are boring, man.
Oh God.
They're boring.
I remember watching NFL films, videos, cassette tapes as a kid, and they're talking about, like the early Super Bowls when the Colts were good. And I was like, these uniforms are gross.
They're not good.
They're so boring.
Just put them a 0.
So boring.
They're boring. They are very, very boring.
All right, Colts. Where are you? You little bastards.
They're boring. And you know what? I agree, Luke. They're too safe. And because they're too safe, I subtract points.
Yeah.
0 right there. 0. So, okay. They've done a lot of rebranding. Like, they have a lot of different
Where is the gradient helmet? Where were you, you cheeky bastard? Oh, they not even have that up here?
What year is it from?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But it was not cool.
Well, we're not pretending. Oh, I know what you're talking about, but it's okay.
Whatever.
Right. All right. They've done a lot of rebrands. Like a lot. Just put again. That's what does it. So how do I feel about that? Like, I do like the color blue.
Teal.
Teal. I give them the teal. So like a 1 probably, because I do like their teal with black pants. I also don't mind their all black.
See, the Jags had the perfect logo. It was the Jaguar like leaping through the air. Their first original design. And I think before they even made it to the field, they switched to the big head of the cat, which just looked too much like the Panthers. It looked like, oh, there's these 2 new expansion teams. They're both cat-based, and they both went with big heads. If they would have just stuck with that leaping kitty logo, color schemes elite, would have been perfect. Would have been perfect.
So you want to give them do you want to give them a 1 or a 2?
I call them mid. I think they're just
like logo, a 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're a logo tweak away from being really good. The color scheme's pleasing, and like the logo they land on, it's not a bad cat. It's just they had a better one.
It's not a bad kitty. Oh my God, this show's great today. It's so great. Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go. Letters, mostly letters. Somehow the Chiefs managed to ruin one of the best colors there is.
Just hit refresh, folks, if the stream is messing up. It'd be on YouTube's. Just refresh. Just refresh.
Red.
I'll tell them all to refresh. It's probably YouTube or whatever, but It's fine. Just refresh. Just refresh. Okay. Anyway,
How
you
do
were
you
ranting.
screw up red? Just ask the Chiefs.
See, but I like theirs a little bit more. I give them a 1.
Look like McDonald's, that yellow in there.
Okay.
Ugh.
I give them a 1.
They were
Or are
red
you
and
giving
black,
them?
it'd be badass. Yeah,
Ooh,
one's fine. One's fine.
Okay, you give them
They're
1.
not the worst uniforms, but when they do they have don't they have their all red guys in there? Yeah, the all red ones are nice.
Yeah, they get a 1.
If they change the yellow to black on those all reds, woo, Kansas City. Fuck, one of the best. One of the best.
Raiders are classic. They're good. They are good.
I got to put them in perfect.
Oh, O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
It's yeah, like the little skull guy with the swords, black and silver, strong color scheme. Fit them in the like 70s and 80s when they were dirty but also good. Now they just, they're the Raiders.
They are. The team is terrible, but they look great.
Yeah.
They look
also, I think the Chargers are even better than the Raiders, though. And I think
love the Chargers uniforms. I really do.
the yellow pants and blue shirt, that combo for me, best in football.
I've almost always liked the Chargers uniforms, but yeah, like the ones below that too, like that dark blue with that just pops really, really well. I really, really like him.
Yeah. Once they went back to this, it works because
not yet.
I don't know, the one they had like before these in the mostly through the 2000s.
Yeah.
These ones suck. Somehow these suck to me.
I get you, but I like the dark blue still one. But yeah, no, I think there are 3. I think both the Raiders and I think there are 3 out of 3. Like they're great.
I'll give the Chargers their due. Your unis are sick.
You're just Rams? Like, listen, I might hate our rivals, but I hate the Rams. I hate it. And here's the thing too. I loved some of their classic ones. I hate. They look like Best Buy employees, and I've never gotten that comparison out of my head. I hate it.
Yeah,
I do. They're not pleasing. Their color's called bone. No, it is terrible. It is terrible.
The ram horn looks like some sort of failed attempt at a yin yang sun moon thing. Like it doesn't look like a ram horn.
Do you remember when they unveiled like the new logo and everyone was like, this sucks? And someone on Photoshop like fixed it in like 3 seconds. It was like this one little shift. It'll make it so much better.
Yeah.
And
they copied it off of they ripped it from like a community college or junior college in Texas. It's not even like an original design.
I do not like it at all.
Everybody hates it. You suck. Shut up, Rams uniforms.
Dolphins? I don't mind. I like the teal. And they're classic because their logo, I know it's gone through like some changes over the years. So like you see right, like the tail's up, and then if you go to the bottom right for like the throwbacks, like
throwbacks are perfect.
The throwbacks are great. I also really like the old logo. I think it's like very, very classy.
Yeah.
So, oh wait, we're in 2021, Brandon. We gotta go 2022.
Oops. Same difference.
So yeah, I like the old logo better. So maybe that's where I subtract a point. But because I don't like the laying out Dolphin. But I would give them, if that, I'd a solid 2 out of 3 then.
All right. I agree.
All right. So we're rocking with 203 there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Conflicting.
No, I give them a 2 out of 3. I love the gold. It looks really good. I think it looks really good on them. And I think like their purple, I also like the color purple. I just hate the Minnesota Vikings. So I like the gold a lot. And then, I give them a 2 out of 3.
I think the horns as the emblem on the helmet, very cool. They need braids. The Viking braids need to drape down the uniform. Needs to look like everybody has long Viking hair. Then they would be perfect. But I agree. 2 out of 10.
3?
2 out of 3.
Okay. Brandon, I will fight you to the death.
Old school logo, perfect.
Old school.
New
Top.
logo sucks.
Old school or top. Old school, they get a 1. They get a solid 1.
1.
Because I love those old school ones so bad. I love them. They're so good.
Saints. Woo!
Right.
When they're on, baby.
So they're blackout, right? They've done the blackout ones, right? Or did they not do that this year? Like with the black helmet? Because like I'm pretty sure I've seen them.
The all black ones are tight.
Those are amazing. This is the other logo that I hate. And it's not because like I don't think it looks good. I hate working with this logo and trying to make my and my thumbnails. I hate it's such a pain.
Oh yeah, because when you size it, it gets all small.
Yes.
Because it's too,
oh my god.
Too long.
Brandon, you have no idea how happy I am to hear you say that. This has been a pet peeve of mine that no one understands for years.
Yeah.
But yes. No, they are a very solid 2 out of 3. They're a very solid 2 out. I think they have a good logo. I think it's just a pain in the ass to work with. But their stuff is clean. They're all black. Phenomenal.
I think it should be the logo on one side, and then the other side of the helmet just says Catholicism. They're the Saints. It's a religious thing. Just be on brand. Own it.
What about a picture of the Pope?
Ooh. Oh, the Pope meme where he's holding the little thing.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Right. So wait, where am I putting these? Mid?
I think 2. I think
2
2
out of 10.
3. Still 3.
Giants. I like the word Giants.
Yep.
You know how I feel about letters.
Yep. 1.
Somehow many letters works in the Giants' favor. NY, don't love. Also, how cool would it be to have this little tiny Kyler Murray and then a big giant above him as their logo?
That'd be pretty dope. Tell the Bears that they are poopy butt faces, please. Please. I also do love your profile picture. Yeah, give him a 1.
Yeah, you could do better, New York.
Yeah, I'll go 1. All right, let's go with the JETS Jets. Suck. The black ones are okay. I think they're garbage. I think they are garbage. I actually really don't like the Jets uniforms. I don't like anything about it. I like the black is okay. Like that's pretty cool. But nope. I'm just not a fan of them. I don't
like them either.
I think they're an ugly green. I think they're boring. And I see too many of them.
You could have a fighter jet on your helmet and you go with a football and the letter Jets.
Yeah. So the black one's great. So 1. I'm going to give you a 1. And I don't even know if I should give you that.
I put him at 0.
Okay. That's even better. Brandon, then back me up. All right. Eagles is interesting.
Eagles are a team that their current one is, I'd say 2 out of 3.
I'd agree with that.
It's not offensive. It's visually pleasing. But the Kelly Green throwbacks for Philly, which I believe will be in the mix this year. Perfect.
2 out of 3?
Yeah, they're going to go 2 out of 3. Eagles.
I go 2 out of 3.
You don't assault my eyes.
I'm going 2 out of 3. Also, I will say, I know we're going to get to it. The Tampa Bay Bucks, like old, like logo, it's so effing good, dude. It's so good. Yeah. See, the Steelers, they're okay. I do not like the Bumblebee. Oh God, I hate the Bumblebee. I hate
Kill the bees.
The Bumblebee. But they're like clean and classic. Like they are a tough ass football team, and I think their uniforms reflect that. Yeah. I think they're a bit safe. I'd give them like a solid 2.
Yeah, I would put them in 3. I just think they're Their logo is so unique to me.
It's
Like
very unique.
I like it.
Yes. Okay.
We'll go 2. That's fine.
Because I think like their away is bleh. All right.
Never liked the 49ers.
I think there's a classiness. Again,
There's a classiness to the color scheme.
Yes.
And I know some people like that logo, but guess what my problem with is, Tom?
It's the stupid letters.
Yep.
I would give them a 1 because my favorite jerseys of theirs are their away ones because it looks like the classic San Francisco 49ers one. It's actually my favorite. I like the 1. I agree with you. There's like something about the color scheme. It should be better.
Yeah, that I think the red and gold's nice. And I like the drop shadow or the bold black outline on the letters. It's just that logo. And it's not a bad logo of letters. It's just like it could be cool.
It should be a miner, like who is swinging a pickaxe.
Yeah, I've seen that guy. I don't know about that.
Okay, you know what? Then we're done talking. The highlighter green, they should be -5 just for those. I don't even care about their other jerseys. The highlighter green, I have had to reduce the brightness on my stream because they hurt people's eyes. The highlighter green is an abomination to God. If you believe, right, in any religion and you're waiting for some type of Messiah to come back, that Messiah is not coming back because of the highlighter green. That they were like, maybe I'll come. What's Earth up to? Oh, no. Never mind. They're bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're a team that had their throwback color scheme and logo is, I'd put it top 3.
I like their color scheme. I hate them with a burning passion. So where you got?
Hurts eye? Currently hurts eye.
I give them a 1. I would give them a 1 because like I do like their home jerseys. Their home is pretty good. It's just I hate the green, man. I hate the green.
Their throwbacks are really good, but
all right, so it's a 1. It's a 1.
It's a 1.
Their throwbacks, like their OG throwbacks, again, top 5 of all time. Their old logo, amazing. Like, I love the creamsicle ones. I love those unis. Now, they're fine.
I like their logo. I like their color scheme. It's to me, they're a 2 out of 3.
I agree. I agree with a 2 out of 3.
They got rid of those weird numbers. Remember those weird Bucks numbers? Hated those, but yeah, these are clean.
2 out of 3. The creamsicle is the greatest thing ever.
It's a dreamsicle.
There you go. Okay. You don't like. I actually like the powder blue. I like the powder
the colors.
Blue tops.
Their logo.
Their logo is also a pain in the ass to work with, though, too, because it's like a little too long with the flames at the end.
To me, it looks like a comet with the letter T in it. Might as well be low T. Low T.
For testosterone, Brandon?
Mm-hmm. We're the low T's.
That's where it is. That's where it is. So I like the powder blue, so I'd give them a 1.
Yeah, they're 1. It's like they fixed that logo. Sharp. Save the worst for last.
Oh my god. These are horrific. These are the newest ones. These are horrific. These are truly bad. And I actually like the numbers on the helmet when they did that before. I thought it was pretty cool. Like it was kind of a throwback. These are effing awful though. I don't know who put you could have literally named your team anything, first of all, and you picked the Commanders. It was a horrible name. It truly is a terrible, terrible, terrible name. But it's just bad. It's just
they should
bad.
be the Napoleons. They pick Commanders and then they choose W as their logo.
The old school Falcons uniforms are one of my favorite ever in the NFL.
Falcons
ever.
Unis,
it might
nice.
It's top 3. These are bad. These are bad, Brandon. Like these are bad because of how new they are, and they still were bad. Also, if you're an NFL team Is there rules against that? How come you are not making different uniforms every single year as like your like classic just to sell a ton of them? Oh my good God, Brandon. Okay. All right.
We did it.
We did. All right. So at the very top, we have the Bengals, the Chargers,
The Raiders, the
Raiders.
Lions.
Okay. Okay.
Bills, Panthers, Cowboys, Jaguars, 49ers, Vikings, Steelers, Dolphins.
Here's a rule. It's every
Saints.
4 years. Okay.
Hurts eye. Hurts eye.
It's just they're like the Commanders one. It's just disappointing. I don't think the colors look good. Like together, they don't pop very well. You remember when the first one came out when it was like on the mannequin, everyone's like, well, it looks better in person. They didn't really look that much better in person. They don't look nice. The W is supposed to be but it's like that's their logo. It's lame as hell.
It's rough.
It's a bad W too. Like it just the black all black ones are like the most decent one out of all. I kind of don't mind the middle, like the red, but they're just ugh. I don't like it.
It's one of the worst. One of the worst.
So
in sports. It's one of the worst in sports.
It's true, but at least it's not a bird, Brandon.
Yeah.
We really went through a roller coaster of a show today.
I calmed down, but
oh, so you were a little emotional?
Don't get me started on those birds. Hey, it's okay if you got strong feelings about birds. You ever see that movie?
The Birds?
Hitchcock? That guy did more harm to birds than chicken farmers.
What
Talk
about
the ones who turn them into meat?
What about Jaws doing harm to sharks? Sharks are cool. And sharks are good.
Why is there needs to be a shark team?
Isn't that a hockey team?
Should be the Iowa Sharks.
Isn't there a... I've never seen a shark before. Bumblebee. Creamskull, yes. Right? Is it the San Jose Sharks?
That's what I just said.
Did you say that? I literally don't know. I thought, yeah, it is San Jose. Look at me go. All right. Steelers got solid. Well, that's why COVID happened. They had to change the batteries out of the pigeons. Also, why are the Sharks a hockey team? Wouldn't that be like their worst nightmare? Like they're just flopping around on the ice. And they're like, this is kind of water, but it's not.
Somebody solidified my home.
Yeah. Sharks really wouldn't make sense, though, on a football field. But then again, neither do Dolphins.
Yeah. San Diego Sharks.
Huh.
The Tijuana Sharks.
Do you think that they should bring a team back to St. Louis and just call them the St. Louis Rams?
The St. Louis Sharks.
Okay. I see we're on
Lone
the
Sharks.
The what?
The Lone Sharks.
What state is that?
The New Jersey Bookies.
Okay. All right.
The Washington
Scumbags.
Scumbags.
That fits. That fits really well. Yep.
We did it. St. Louis Owls.
Actually,
the Battlehawks. Battlehawk is a cool name.
Cacaw's Law, baby.
Cool.
Cacaw.
Battlehawk's badass.
Hell yeah. I said when they were making the new commit, besides Wildflower, which 100% should be the logo and name, should be Wildflower. But I said that you made football even more political. And when you have a Democratic president, they're the Washington Democrats. When you have a Republican president, Washington Republicans. And they just switch every time that there's a new president. And then we could start using football input. That's true. Houston Oilers jerseys, those were good back in the day. But what happens is now they start using for political ads. They're just like, the Washington Republicans won more games than they were the Washington Democrats. And we just see that starting to run for like the presidential cycles.
Right.
Why not? Just like, let's just burn it all down, you know?
Do it.
What do you got coming out today, Brendan?
Politics and sports. Drop a short or two today. And then should have some videos Thursday and Friday.
Nice.
You?
Yeah, I have a vid coming out today.
Nice.
Probably not a draft video because I didn't do well. But yeah, I got some things. I got some things in the works. So then it's the Washington Independence, and it's just gray. No, it'd be purple. It would be purple then, technically. Ooh,
Washington
1
Indies.
year. Yeah, we like change it to like a hammer and sickle. Oh man, there's a storyline in there that Chase Young is like a Soviet spy, but then he goes through a storyline where at the end of the season he has French fries from McDonald's and changes his ways and wears Levi jeans and is like, you know what, America, we're gonna be okay.
Just bubble gum is delicious. He turned by bubblegum.
Okay.
Communists did have a nice logo, though, for being honest.
What?
Communist logo, pretty solid.
The communist logo?
Mm-hmm.
Should we rank totalitarian regimes next? Just like, look at their color scheme.
Let's just detach what they did to people and look at this from a design perspective.
You go, boss.
There's got to be some freaking design teacher who's done that somewhere.
Oh, 100%. And they probably got fired. And I was just like, usually those get fired. Those get fired.
Yeah.
But folks, you know what? You're 100% right. Because when I taught AP Euro, I showed them like Volkswagen, like when they first were coming out with Volkswagen, like the Beetle and stuff like that. And like they're surrounded by a bunch of Nazis because like this is when it was built. So yeah, it's a wild time. History's crazy. Crazy. Well, folks, thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brendan Perna. This is GP. Hold on, we got a super chat. We got
Papusa.
Papusa. Why is because he was just talking about who he's voting for in the next election. But folks, thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brendan Perna. This is GPS, and you have been navigated.